Hi, in today's video, we're going to demonstrate how to install a NAViKS Apple CarPlay and Android Auto unit on the 2011 and newer Acura MDX. The first thing that we'll remove is the cover on top of the screen. Alright, it's held together by clips. Alright, next thing is we're going to remove the vents. We lifted them up. The leather on this car is very soft, so you want to be very careful as you pry the panel open. Alright, I'm going to disconnect the hazard switch. Next thing is going to be this wooden trim panel. These are held together by clips. Alright, now we need to remove the right wooden trim panel. So you first remove the cover on the side. That will expose the Phillips screw. Alright, the rest of the trim panel is going to be clips. So you're going to work your way slowly from the passenger side towards the radio. Alright, just lift it up as even as you can. At this point, we're going to remove the screen, the radio, but first we have to remove this plastic trim tool. You just pull on it. All right. We can start with the screen. There's 3 screws that are holding the screen. You have the 2 black ones on each side. This is going to be the next one. And the third one is right here in the middle between the vents. And now to remove the screws, you do have to pull on the screen because there's 2 clips that are holding it together. All right, pull the screen out. We need to remove the 32-pin plug. There is a plastic clip that holds the cable in place, so you want to remove that to make it easier to work on. And now we're going to remove the harness and put the screen to the side. This will make the wires running easier. Right, now we can move on to working on the radio. You have 2 screws on each side. Right, make sure you have something to protect the wood so you can slide the radio on it. Alright, in the box you will find these 2 main harnesses. The harness on the left will connect to the screen and the jog wheel. This is the jog wheel. And the second harness will connect directly behind the radio. We're first going to start running this harness that connects to the screen. There's many ways to run this. We found this to be the easiest way for us. So there's no right or wrong way of doing this. You go up the other side. All right. All right, combine the factory harness and we'll leave that there for now to connect to the screen when we're ready to reassemble. To slide out the radio and make more room, there's this clip that holds the wire harness. Let's unclip it. It'll make the sliding out the radio much easier and give us some more room to work on. Now we need to install the power harness and the auxiliary harness behind the radio. You don't have to unplug all these extra plugs, but we did so we can show you clearly when we're making the connections. All right, so you're going to remove the big 24-pin plug with the latch. All right, make sure our latch is open. You'll slide this in. All right. Then you're going to remove the 20-pin connector next to it after you've combined the factory plug with our plug. All right, and very important, there's going to be one more connector right behind the jog wheel. Yep. All right, and that's the connector we ran behind the screen. That's part of that harness. That's the one we ran all the way down. All right, and the same thing, connect ours behind the jog wheel, combine the factory. All right, now it's time to connect our units together. So we'll grab the hardware. All right, first grab the silver unit. Power cable. The OEM video cable. And then LVDS cable, which is a standard HDMI cable that connects to both units, and that's how both the devices share information. And then the power harness for this unit. All right, and then we're just gonna include a couple of pictures now where to mount the units, and that's it for the installation video. Thank you for watching, and make sure to visit NAViKS.com.